Hi guys, it's Mrs. Peterson, that lady who teaches art, and today we're going to talk about your scratch art mandala. So we have already talked about balance with symmetry and asymmetry a while back when we made our symmetrical bookmarks, and we also looked at stained glass windows and found their lines of symmetry on the arches, on the rectangles, and on the squares. And so remember, symmetry is a type of balance where there's a line that divides down the middle, and whatever's on one side matches the other. So if I draw a line down the center of this butterfly, the right side and the left side look the same, but do remember they are a reflection of each other. So whatever's in the middle of the right side will also be in the middle of the left side. Whatever's on the outside of the left will also be on the outside of the right. That is linear symmetry. And we didn't really talk about linear symmetry before. Linear comes from the word line. So you can see there's a line right there. So here's some examples of linear symmetry. A ladybug has linear symmetry. A monkey's face. An ant has linear symmetry. Everything from one side matches the other side. Today we're going to talk about another kind of symmetry, which is called radial symmetry. And radial symmetry is when it goes, it's like in a circle, it comes out from the middle. And whatever is right here kind of looks like a scary face to me with horns. That is going to be on all the sides as they go around. Whatever's further out here, there's like a circle with almost like a teardrop in it. That's going to be the same place all the way around. Out even a little further, there's a flower here. There's a flower here, flower here. And then all the way out, there's a row with black circles in it. That is radial symmetry. So here are some examples that you'd be pretty familiar with. A snowflake, a flower, and different flowers have different petals, but they're all radial symmetry. And the best way to create radial symmetry is to work from the center and then go around in a circle, a small circle, and then go to the next layer out and the next layer out and start in the center and just keep working your way out. And don't forget, you're repeating the same thing all the way around that circle until you get back, and then you can start a different element. So here are some examples. I'm going to give you guys some time in class to talk about what do you see, but I will model this one. So in the top center one here, I see squares. I could do a big square, little square, big square, little square, all the way around. I see a checker pattern all the way around. I see flower petals all the way around. I see just a plain stripe that's red with like glitter. So you're just going to be talking about what do you see. So somebody else give us some examples in these other ones. Okay, here's another example. What do you see repeated in these that you could use in yours? So I see, it almost looks like a Ninja Turtle head to me right here, all the way around. Here I see it almost looks like the start of like a heart, little candy cane hooked on both sides. I see a big triangle with a little triangle inside that almost made like 4 triangles then there. What do you see in this one that you could use in yours? Here's another example, and this is going to look more like ours because we're going to use scratch art. So what elements do you see in this one that you could use in your mandala? And then here's our last example. Talk with someone at your table about what elements you see that you could repeat in yours. Hi guys, welcome back. We are going to now look at doing a little practice with this project. And so each of you is going to get a little stick like this. This is just a piece of wood that has a point on it. It's not a pencil. There's no graphite in it. And I want you to use this carefully because we don't want to break this tip off. Then it won't be very sharp. It'll be more blunt. But we have just a little practice sheet for each of you to practice with just so you can see what this is like, how it works. Looks like my paper has some purple up here, yellow and blue, so I must have a rainbowish sheet. But you can write your name, you can draw some things. We're just going to give you a few minutes to kind of play with this and see what you can make happen with the tool, and go from there. Then we'll come back and work on an example together. But this is just practice. I just want you to get used to playing with the tools for a few minutes. Okay, guys, can't wait to see what you create.